Good morning, my loungies. Good morning. Make sure y'all like the live. It's Thursday. This week is almost over. Weekend is right around the corner. Chill. So, we have a Steve Wilkos update. It seems like Steve Wilkos, I don't know if he heard Chrisean's response, basically declining going to the show, whatever. But he not letting up off her. He not letting up off her or Blueface because now he's invested into the goddamn story. He's invested. He has been getting a lot of responses for Chrisean and Blueface to get on the show. He's like, listen, the American people want this. He's calling them out. And I know that's right. Put some pressure on that ass. So we're gonna get into that. Chrisean is back in LA. I'm not going back to LA. My life is at risk and all this safety shit. But I guess she's protected because I guess her boyfriend, Mr. 33, is with her in LA. So she pulling up. Not even what? Has it been 48 hours since she left LA and said that she never going back? Now, some people say, hey, she said that she will come back only for work. Right? But is it that serious to try to make a bag in a place where you feel unsafe? That don't make no sense to me. Okay, there's other places that you can go to get a bag. I think that's bull crap. Okay, I think that either something's gonna go down, and if anything happens to Blueface or anything over there, I'm pointing the finger to Chrisean because all of a sudden you back in LA with your boyfriend that's a blood, and too much shit was going on. So we're gonna get into that. Blueface and Hazel E is on a date night kissing. And Blueface didn't look interested in that kiss. And it was just a peck. But we're going to get into that video. And y'all going to let me know how y'all feel about it. We got kblue apologizing. Okay? For her behavior with Blueface at his home. Nevaeh, she got some update. And then, I don't know who's into this. The tarot card reading. Okay? I don't know if you believe in it or if you don't. But we have a tarot reading, okay, that I found interesting. A lot of people are talking about it. You get what I'm saying? Me personally, I believe in certain shit. Okay, I believe in certain shit. Some people might not believe in it, but I believe in certain stuff, okay? Like psychics and, I believe in aliens. I believe in all of that stuff, okay? That's just me, okay? But we're going to get into a tarot reading based on Chrisean and Ronnie. Well, she does Chrisean and then she does Ronnie one, right? But there's different parts. So if you want to go to her TikTok or her page, y'all can go do that. I'm just doing little clips of, what I found interesting. Okay? So, I'm just giving y'all a warning. If y'all, oh my God, if y'all think tarot reading is the devil or whatever the hell y'all think, I don't know. But I'm giving y'all a warning. We will be watching 2 clips, okay? That is like 7 minutes, okay? In those 7 minutes of the clips, I will not be talking. Y'all could just watch it, and then we could discuss it after, okay? So, the first thing that we're going to do... Hey, y'all. Good morning, everybody. I seen it, and it sounded crazy accurate. That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, okay? I like watching tarot reading. Like, I just started watching it for real. I started watching, like, what's that psychic? Bella. What's that psychic that was doing, the Kim Porter and stuff? I started watching it here and there when I started watching her. Okay, like I like watching psychic readings and what is it called when the voice and they have that box and they talking to the spirits and stuff. I watch stuff like that. I don't know if y'all into it, but I watch it. So All right. You scared of it? I mean, are you scared because it might be a little truth to it? Yes, Sloan Bella. Okay, I like watching Sloan Bella. Okay, I've been watching it since she was talking about she did Biggie, Aaliyah. I was watching all of that, and it just made me feel like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, like I believe it, I believe it, I believe it. Right? So let's get into Steve Wilkos. Steve Wilkos and his producers is invested. Now I know Carlissa came out here talking about some, oh, Steve Wilkos is cloud chasing off of my son. Like, let's not forget that Steve Wilkos is a legend. Like, he's right there with Jerry Springer and Maury and all of that. So don't do Steve Wilkos like that, okay? He doesn't need no Blueface and Krishan clout. But will it benefit both of them? It sure would. What? Even Steve Wilkos is about to say some shit in this video that I'm like, you know what? That's the truth. At least he being honest. So let's get into the video. Okay, y'all? Let's get straight into it.
It's unbelievable to me, the response. Now, I didn't know anything about it. I asked you all to fill me in. And you guys have done a great job filling me in. And this story is insane. So we picked one of our top producers, Joe, and his team, Kendall. And you guys have been working on this, right? You're trying to get the story. What is going on?
So I've been following the story, and basically, Krishan and Blueface dated. They've been dating for a while. She had a baby. She named him Krishan Jr. after her. And there were rumors by her ex that this baby possibly could be his.
Right.
His name is Ronnie DeVoe. He was fighting for a test, a paternity test to be taken. He went to the court, filed documents.
Which we would love to give them one.
But he never was able to, because months after showing up to Krishan, facing her in public, basically she said he was harassing her. He ends up getting fatally shot in Baltimore, where they're both from.
Okay.
And then recently on a live, Krishan was like, you know, I told him when he was harassing me that he was gonna die, and he ended up dying. So that speculated, you know, whether or not she had something to do with it. So no paternity test has ever.
I just want to say, let's go. What? Yes. This whole situation needs to be seen by different platforms and different television shows, especially this one, because lie detector tests and DNA tests is something big that everybody want to see. You get what I'm saying? The pressure is on. Okay, Steve Wilkos got his producers looking into Krishan in this whole situation. Even Ronnie is brought in the mix. And basically they see that there's some insinuations that Krishan might have had some involvement because of the things that she say, her actions and how she moves, you know, before and after Ronnie's passing. So yeah. Now we know she not going to go up there because a lot of the truth might get, you know, exposed. But a lot of us is going to be like, I already knew that. I already knew that. But we haters though, right? We haters. Let's continue, child, because they are on it when I tell you.
Ever been fouled. And Blueface himself, he has said that he doesn't know if the baby is his or not.
What is the fascination in all of America with this story, though?
With them?
Yes.
Blueface is a rapper, and Krishan is I think she was on Baddies, which is on all. This is all on a TV network.
Okay.
And they just have always been feuding on social media. Them two. It's like Bobby and Whitney.
Right.
Almost.
Because nobody's ever reached out to me. I mean, we've been doing a show for 19 years.
Correct.
Nobody's ever bombarded me with a particular story like this. This is, to me, like, I made a simple comment on somebody else's TikTok saying, I don't know who these people are, because they were like, get them on Steve Wilkos. And then that blew up, and then I made the TikTok. We're almost at 1 million views on it. You're working on to get these people?
I am. I have emailed. I've been under comments. Even some of my friends have try to reach out as well. I'm on it heavy. I would love for them to come.
Right. So listen, Chrisean and Blueface, if you somehow see this TikTok, or if somebody you know watches this TikTok, the American people demand you to come on the show. We would love for you to come on the show. You'll be the biggest thing that's been on my show in 19 years. So I'm sending out the invite to you. We'd love to have you on the show. America wants answers. Sounds like you guys need answers, and we're going to give them to you.
But are you going to give us the answers? Because y'all can't force Chrisean to go on no goddamn show. I think that's the problem. I think Blueface for sure would go up there. What? Blueface will act a fool. He gonna be one funny character up on that Steve Wilkos show. I'm telling you. He gonna be exposing the shit out of Chrisean. Oh yes, please go. Please. I'm just so disappointed and kind of irritated because I know her stupid ass is not gonna go. She don't want the truth to be revealed. Okay? Like, child, Steve Wilkos is on it. He said the American people want answers. Yes, the whole internet, except for her fan base, because, child, her fan base is probably like, why should she go on Steve Wilkos? She don't need to prove nothing to y'all. She don't gotta go up there. Chrisean, don't go up there. Chrisean, don't go up there. Uh-huh. That's her fan base. Shit, I know Blueface. I think he would go up there. Shit. All right, so Steve Wilkos said what he said. I know Chrisean already said she not. Oh, Junior's Bluefaces and all this stuff, and I don't gotta prove nothing. She already said she not going up there. So I mean, we can't force the girl. So I mean, it is what it is. It was a nice thought. You know, we can never say that this situation never came across a Steve Wilkos platform, because it did come across his desk. It's just that somebody is kind of scary. She's scared. Let's see. What are we gonna do next? All right, let's just get let me see. Let's get this out the way. Blueface and Hazel E. Oh my God. I personally don't think this is real at all. Would he smash? Did he smash? I don't know about the smashing part, but a relationship and making it official and all of this shit is for the internet, in my opinion. And I'm going to let y'all know why I feel like this. Even from the beginning, the energy wasn't there. Blueface don't really look like he's attracted to her. So, and that's just my opinion. Okay, not saying that, Hazel E is not somebody's type. We all somebody type. But Blueface is not attracted to her. And when I show y'all this video of how he kissed her, his after, child, please. Let's get into the video. Let me just do this. All right, so let's put me on the side. Put me on the side. All right, let's get into this video, child, because what in the hell is this?
Okay. Baby up. In my fancy date.
I know it's fancy. Welcome home.
Why his face look like that after the kiss?
Okay. Baby up. In my fancy date.
I know it's fancy. Welcome home.
Even her kissing him, the way she kissed him, the way she looked after, it was just like, I don't know. I think she knows that he not really attracted to her, so it would be kind of hard to do a PR stunt with somebody that don't find you attractive for real. I'm just saying. Anybody else think that's real? Do y'all think that's real? Do you think it's real? I don't Not 1 second think that's real. So, since we on Blueface, okay, let's see. Okay, so Blueface is out and about. You know, he's with Adam 22. They out there making music, making videos. I think Adam 22 interviewed Blueface. Because right here, I think he says, welcome home, Blueface. Double tap if you want the video tomorrow. So I don't know if they talking about the music video that they was doing, or a video of an interview. But Blueface is making his way rounds, and he's getting genuine love all over the map. Everybody is excited for Blueface to come out. The streamers are excited. They're gonna start putting Blueface on their streams. They already started. They are trying to convince him to be a streamer. But Blueface is on the fence with that a little bit because he's a rapper, and you know, he doesn't really feel like he's aligned with the streamer world right now. He said he could go on and off, but like a all day 24-hour type shit, I don't think he's ready for that. But we never know. He might change his mind. He also is letting y'all know, pass my son NLE right up. Get this to #1 now. Blueface popping his shit. I don't know what NLE Chopper song that just came out. I guess, but the video is, you know, passes NLE's. I told y'all he was gonna get 1 million. Well, he got 1 million in 3 days. And he just came home. So I mean, you know, and he's haven't been doing music for 2 years. And he came out with a song and it went already 1 million on YouTube and it's going viral on TikTok. Let's go, Blueface. Y'all know I like him. I don't care. And then he's letting y'all know that he's trending. He's #2 in music videos. Okay, so he popping his shit as he should. Get his shit up there. He been making music, y'all. When I say he's been working, he been working. And no, it has nothing to do with Chrisean. He's getting all of this on his own. People want to see him. People want him on their streams. They're not thinking about a Chrisean. DDG didn't even look like he wanted her around when she was on a stream with Blueface at his crib. Like, this girl nobody really around for her. She just like somebody, but like, okay, put her on a stream so she can, you know, bit drunk, act a damn fool, you know, she get the views up, because, you know, people like to see people crashing out and shit. So, you know, some people might tolerate a little crash out. Hey, bring the clown on the stream, you know, she gonna do what she do, and people gonna make fun of her, and that's something to talk about. So, y'all really be like, oh, y'all be getting clout off of her and all this other stuff as if her image is positive. Like, there's nothing that people really can gain besides negative energy, like, it's just negative, like, you know. And with us talking about her, that's not clout chasing. That's just speaking on commentary. And she's commentary. She's content. She's content. All right, so Blueface is out and about, making his streams. All right, let's see. What should we get into really quick? Excuse me. All right, let's get into kblue. Okay, because y'all know kblue was on that live acting a goddamn fool. Blueface is nice. He gave her a chance. They was riding around in a car. He's just too funny to me. He was blinking his eyes. You know how when people say blink your eyes if you need help or something? He was blinking the shit out of his eyes. But you know he's playing. He got to be playing. Because ain't no way that you going to feel some type of way about a female. And then, like, if she's weird or, you know, do too much or whatever. But I think Blueface like that type of energy because she's kind of similar to Chrisean. Yeah. When that liquor get up in them, they start talking crazy, start putting hands on you. And I think Blueface like that. That's why he's still around kblue. And he also want to make music. So, kblue apologized. Okay? She says, yesterday, my actions on Blue's Live were uncalled for. I was clearly a little intoxicated. A little is crazy. And that's no one's fault but mine. I came here to meet him and present myself due to me trying to get help with my music. I obviously want to work and keep pushing to hopefully build as an upcoming artist. Everybody is human and do make mistakes. To Nevaeh, Blue, and Mr. Jonathan, Blue's Pops, I do apologize for yesterday. So Blueface's dad was there too while she was acting a damn fool. I don't know, because I didn't see him or hear him. I'm here for one thing and one thing only. Yeah, we know. You want some of that Blueface eggplant, don't you? I'm here for one thing and one thing only. I will redeem myself and hopefully Blue can still help me musically. Please excuse me from yesterday's incident. I'm here for one thing, and that's to keep building as an artist. Sincerely, K Blueface. She didn't even name herself just K Blue. She named it K Blueface. Like, girl, you're obsessed. I for sure think that she wants Blueface. She's apologizing because she knows she looked like a stupid ass. And one thing about people that do this, I'm pretty sure this is not going to be her first or her last apology to Blueface or anybody around him. If he continues to deal with her, 9 times out of 10, he's probably going to smash her. Okay. If he didn't already. And then he's going to, start complaining when she starts acting stupid. Then I guess she's going to have to apologize again, child. So, thought Blueface dad lives at the crib. I think he lived at the crib, but I didn't see him when they went live. So that's what I'm saying. Like, he could have been upstairs in a room. He could have been minding his business. But she apologized to Blueface dad, meaning he witnessed it. So I don't know. The dad was mighty quiet if he was in that live. Okay, so Nevaeh. Okay. Now, Blueface claimed her on the live when K Blue was there, talking about, oh, this my itch, and she came here for me, and all this other stuff, right? I don't know. So, she said, regarding what K Blue said, I guess, I don't know. She says, as much as I wanted to feed into everything negative, I'll be wasting my dang time and energy. Let me eat my seafood boil on you hoes. Sock is crazy. Love taps more like it. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that was, but she's on her stories. And y'all know when nobody put an ad on it and nobody really be direct, it's like up in the air for anybody to really, assume what it might or who it might be to. So don't blame us for thinking or assuming who it might be for. Blame the people that's putting the shit out there and not putting the ad or being direct on who they talking to. Okay? So, they said what they said, right? Now, Chrisean, I was flying through God. Y'all know she's gonna guard it down. She's gonna guard it down. Jesus Lord it down. Okay? By any means necessary. Anytime she speaks on anything at all, she's gonna throw God in there. Okay? So some people might be like, hey, where's she going? Where's she going to fly to? She just got to damn Baltimore. Right? And everybody might be wondering, do she take Junior with her everywhere she goes for real? I don't know who that person is that was on a live last time we talked on a video with her at the house, and I guess she was staying over there with this lady or whatever the case may be. Maybe she's trying to find people that could be possible babysitters, because she probably left Junior over there while she flew to Cali, and she's around 33. So I don't know. Did she take Junior with her to Cali? I don't know. So let's get into the video, because this is how she's looking. This is how she's looking. She looks like she's drunk and high. I don't know which one. Maybe both. But, of course, she's going to give that energy. She said flew to see 33K. I don't know if that was what she said or what the person said on the thing. but she out there with her man, okay? So let's get into the video. Pay attention to her eyes and her face and her energy and what she do. Like, ugh.
Yo, Franco! Get out, motherfucker! It was like 2 seconds because we shitting on this live. What time is it? Oh, it's 2:19. We in LA. Sorry. I left Baltimore. I got work Friday. Look. No, it's slow. Look, it's slow. It's at 20,000, but you just can't see.
I'll get it.
My shit been jamming lately. I don't even be on this bitch no more. Look at Hey yo, why you hiding? Like no, it's really funny. 5:19. Oh, alright. So everybody sleep.
What Blood talking about? Tell Blood get about our shit, bro.
Bro, he distracted. Hey y'all, I'm gonna say bye.
Ew. And then you can tell she's drunk, she high, she's something. Right? Then she see that her numbers is at 20K and she's trying to make an excuse. Oh, look, people sleeping, that's why. Oh, look, people leaving. Chrisean, you haven't hit your live numbers like you used to. Let's just keep that a being. Usually when she go live, it don't go over 20-something K. Unless I missed the ones that did. But every time that I see her go on and when I be on it, her numbers always drop. As soon as she started talking about Jesus or how she protects her son or all these lies that she be doing, the numbers drastically go down. So you don't hit your live numbers like you used to. So let's stop making excuses, okay? You seen Blueface was live the other day and was hitting his 30K. And your stupid ass decided to go on live because you are so jealous of his numbers and you still didn't hit his numbers when you went live. Like what? Like she's in competition with Blueface. That's what it's looking like. Okay? She don't want nobody else to get attention on this internet but her. Okay? But I know why she scroll on this internet and see all those viral clips of Blueface. I know she's sick of her chest. Her chest is hurting right now. Okay, chest is hurting, burning. She is sick right now. She could play it cool if she wants to, but we know that Blueface is the one that you're obsessed with. You love this man. You stalk this man. You use your son as a pawn for this man. You took this man before your child, so we know you're not nowhere near close to leaving Blueface for a fact. For a fact. And I don't care if there's an agenda or anything. You cannot stay away from that man. And you on that stream with DDG and Blueface, fanning him and cleaning off his sweat and, kissing his back and, putting his socks and shit on. When we seen that girl dummy back at his best, child, we know for a fact he was not over Blueface. I don't know who thought she was, but no, not at all. I was just waiting for Blueface to come out to, for her to go herself. So, now we're going to get into the tarot reading. Okay, we're going to get into the tarot reading clips. Okay, so this is just watch. We're just going to watch it. We're going to watch it through. And while y'all watching it, y'all can have conversations in the chat. I might I might write in the chat, but I'm just going to let the videos play out, okay? Are y'all ready for the tarot reading on Chrisean? And this is just part 2 of one of them and another clip for another one. So this is not the whole thing because it's really lengthy. So I just got a couple clips, okay? So y'all ready? Are y'all ready for the tarot reading on Chrisean? Okay. And when she was putting these cards out and saying what she was saying and what it could have been and what it might be or whatever, it makes sense. And it makes sense only for those of us who really been watching throughout the years and seeing everybody's movements and knowing what they're capable of. And, you know, we have our assumptions because we don't have certain things. We feel that is true, but we don't have concrete evidence to back it up yet. And I feel like all of that shit is going to come to the light sooner or later. So let's get into the tarot reading. Okay. And this is just one person. There is so many other people that does tarot reading on Chrisean and the circus. Okay. But let's get into the first one.
So the last card we had was closure, twisted. We're gonna keep going. Make sure you guys hit the like, hit the thumbs up, subscribe on YouTube and Facebook. Chrisean Rock. It's her bronchitis. It's coming towards Chrisean. The tarot is going to tell me everything I need to know. It's too many. Let's take a look at the bottom. Addiction. Someone could be outing an addiction. Accident. What's this accident here for with Chrisean? I just saw something about her baby, something potentially happening, and she may be inebriated. I don't know. I don't know much about that girl. Something permanent is here. What is this? Permanent. Something permanent. Oof. Puzzle. Putting the pieces together for something. Shift and curse. If she sends something, it's gonna cause a shift. I don't know. Or she may be. I don't know. This is Chrisean Rock. Pisces. Oh. Hearing, sneaky, finances. Tell me more, Chrisean Rock. Pisces. Informant. Investing. Something about her being an informant. Money hungry. Outcome. What's the outcome? What's coming towards her? What's the outcome? Desperate. Researching. Researching what? What is Chrisean researching? Protection. But it came out in reverse. She's not getting any type of protection. Something that she did is coming back to haunt her. This is something permanent. Something that cannot be taken back or forgiven. You can't make this up. Spirit is on her ass. What did I say? On the way. Because she's very stubborn. Watch closely. Spirit saying something is being removed. Corruption. Okay. She was covered. If that's being removed, whatever this protection was, notice. Premeditate. Physical. Silence again. Something from her past. Her being a traitor. Talk to me, Spirit. Emotional. Covered again. Undercover. Tested. Duty. Clarity. Talk to me, Spirit. Aura. Stealth. If she had any type of connection to, you know what I mean, that shit is gone. It's gone. She's done. She's done for. Something from her past that cannot be forgiven. She could potentially be being investigated for this, whatever this is. This is what my spirits are showing me and telling me. And if you've ever gotten a reading from me, you know I don't miss. The cards just tell me where I need to look. Repeat. And I heard patterns. So let's continue. The tarot is going to tell me everything I need to know. So let's just jump to that. I was going to pull another oracle deck, but we need to get to the messages. All right, Chrisean Rock. Chrisean Rock. Show us the outcome, please, and thank you, Spirit. It's coming towards her. What's the outcome? What does the public need to see, hear, or know? Remove any veils, any cloaking, anything hidden. No stone unturned, Spirit, to give the public solace. That's way too many. Let's take the one on the bottom. The star, Aquarius energy. This is also something being revealed. Okay, the Ten of Staffs. Ooh. Chrisean Rock. 2. The Nine of Coins to the 6 of Coins. What's the star here for? Give me 1 second. I'm going to clarify all of this. To the 4 of Coins. Blueface is keeping something from her. The King of Coins. This is something about money. What's this Ten of Staffs in Chrisean's energy? This is heavy burden. I'm hearing pressure. The devil, but hiding behind the devil is the Four of Cups. What's this Nine of Coins? Hold on. Let me get another deck to clarify this. The Nine of Coins is the Ace of Coins. Making more, I'm hearing. Making more. Opportunist. What's the Six of Coins? That's giving and receiving something. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. That's someone stuck on a cycle. That's landed just like this. To the Queen of Coins. That's a mother. What she doesn't see is the Hierophant. Let's go. Let's continue. Tell me more about the overall. This is something hidden information is going to cause the conflict. She's not going to see this coming. I heard major embarrassment. Tell me more about the overall message, please, and thank you for Chrisean Rock. What does the public need to see, hear, or know? We have the Nine of Cups. Someone's getting satisfaction from what? The Judgment. Someone is watching. She's going to be placed under judgment. Tell me more. The King of Pentacles. It's got to be Blueface's energy. To the Queen of Wands. This is his mother. She's a fire sign. They're planning something. Chrisean's not going to see this coming. That's the truth. The Ace of Swords. Two of Cups. Something about a reunion is here. The truth about a reunion. What's this truth? Working on something. The Magician. This is a manipulator. Someone's manipulating something. That's the truth. Queen of Swords. Tell me more about what Chrisean is not going to see coming. Show us the outcome. Juggling. Two of Pentacles. The Death ability. There's this Ten of Wands again. Juggling extra work. The Moon. Something about a secret. What's the secret here? Or deception. You can't make this shit up. The Devil. To the Moon. The Magician is right here. This is some type of magic. Listen. She's not going to see this coming. Ten of Swords is an ending or betrayal. The Tower. Sudden change or realization. The Strength. Leo energy. That's his mother. What's the Devil to the Moon? This is deception and lies. Trickery. The Knight of Cups. Acting like he's trying to offer her something. But he's really not. Page of Wands in reverse. To the Six of Cups. This is unfinished business from something. And I told you I heard major embarrassment. He's planning on getting some type of lick back. What did I tell you? The Justice. You can't make this up. He's trying to even out the scales. She's not going to see this coming. Tell me more. Piscean energy to the Hanged One, to the Seven of Pentacles. She's surrendering because of a long-term investment, or she feels like he's a long-term investment. But what's the outcome? She thinks she's getting a wish fulfillment. What's this wish fulfillment? She's going to be in regret. Piscean energy. There's gossip or celebration. King of Wands. Something about what she did with another masculine is about to... All right, part two. All right, part two.
Okay, so that was that part. And I know a lot of people just came in, so make sure y'all like the video, subscribe if you have not. But like I said, before I even played the tarot reading, okay, some people believe it, some people don't. Okay, so for the ones that do, this is for you. For the ones that don't, I don't know what to tell you. Okay. I need part 3. I just came across this on TikTok, okay? And somebody else sent me the other piece, right? So I just went and seen, part 2 or whatever. So I didn't see part 1. I know there's probably a different part of that one. So if y'all want to see more tarot readers and stuff like that, let me know. But this is my first time posting tarot readers on my platform. So I just felt like it was interesting because even fake or not, you believe it or not, this shit just makes sense. Okay, it makes sense because like I said, something's gonna happen. Blueface is gonna be the one to expose some shit and put some shit on the table. This is what I feel. I've been saying this. A lot of the things that's being said is just like, we waiting for that day to come where the shit that's in the dark is going to come to the light. And it always happens. Okay. It's just a matter of time. Okay. And for Steve Wilkos and his production to come across Blueface and Chrisean years later, this means something. This means that something big is on the way. I don't care what nobody say. Okay. And if you are a rock tard in here, you will feel some type of way, because this platform here, we don't agree. Chrisean, okay, her, and it is what it is. You can't make us like we don't like. So if you like her, kudos to y'all. But we don't like her over here because she is a shitty person. And yes, nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes. We still learning till this day. But she's just the type of person that she don't learning what? Trying to do what's positive, please. All she do is lie, deceive, manipulate, set up, neglect. All of those things are negative. So I don't know what positivity y'all gonna come over here to hear, but it ain't gonna happen when it comes to her because she doesn't do anything genuine, okay? So, right, she never take accountability, okay? She done so much evil, right? And she think because she does these evilish things that she's just gonna say Yahweh and make gospel music, and that shit is gonna just, oh yeah, you know, God's just gonna forget everything that I'm doing. I'm just gonna keep using him in his name. You know, like, I'm just gonna do whatever I want to do. I'm gonna make it seem like God is like behind my back. He's striking everybody down that's talking about me or clout chasing off me and my son. Oh, he's striking you down one by one. Like, who has that mindset? Only a weirdo, okay? So now let's get into the second part, and this has more so to do with Ronnie, okay? Y'all ready for this? They need to stop acting like she 12, right? Even her sister is still calling her the baby and shit like that. That's your problem now. That's why her big ass is sucking on a goddamn binky. Because she really think that she's a baby and people supposed to baby her and let her get away with everything because she's 25. Like, she's a grown-ass adult. A grown-ass mother. We can't do those excuses over here.
What does he want the public to know about Chrisean? What is she hiding? What is she running from? I'm thinking of doing a reading on her alleged father. I don't know anything. I just know what people have sent me. I really don't check DMs too much, but because I like to blind read, but we'll see. Okay, so let's continue. We have standing ovation. This is something about someone acting, being a good actor or actress. I need to. What does the public need to know? We have loudmouth. Taking your temperatures in reverse. I'm taking this one. Ronnie Doe. Chrisean. Doing too much, feeling like Future in reverse. Something about blindfold. He wasn't seeing something. Get a room. Leave it in the past, heel bitch. Type 2 diabetes. Disturbance. They're acting surprised, but they knew. Block game, ice cold. I don't know. Why am I picking up? Some people around her may have called her out for this, and maybe she doesn't speak to them anymore. I don't really know. Let's get to the tarot. What does Ronnie want the public to know about Chrisean? What is she running from? With this case with Ronnie Spirit, please give clarity to those has invested interest in this case. I get trouble. Ronnie Doe, Tower, sudden realization, or the awakening. This Queen of Pentacles keeps showing up. That's a working parent. This is one flipped over. This is the only one. Something about a wish fulfillment. And I just heard injustice for all. Ronnie Doe and Chrisean. What is being hidden? What is she running from? What does the public need to know? We start gathering data. Gathering data, whatever that means. Ronnie Doe, Aries. Chrisean, Pisces. First card came out the gate was the devil. What else? Ronnie Doe. There's that judgment. There's something here. She may be under judgment. His spirit is very unsettling. Unsettled. Something about something's not, he won't be at rest until something is made right. Eight of Wands is showing up. Aries energy. This is fast changes or movement. These two fell out in reverse. When I say something made right, that's the Four of Swords is something being put to rest. Three of Pentacles is working together, but remember I said something about gathering data. They're trying to work together to put something to rest. This is this case. There's something here. I just heard impending transaction. I don't know. What we don't see at the bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands. Aries energy following with the King of Wands. Tell me more about the devil, the Four of Wands. It's like a leadership. Okay, the Chariot to the wheel. Something is changing and it's coming at a fast pace. Something about this. What's the judgment here for Ronnie Doe? And for you mouth readers that come over here, listen, I am a blind reader. I don't know how many times I have to say this. I don't purposely watch or keep up with cases. Anyone that knows me knows this. Okay? There's something here about manipulation that's being kept from the public, but there's something changing about this case. What's the judgment here for Ronnie Doe, please, and thank you, Spirit? The Strength. I'm hearing something about a smoking gun. Yeah, somebody has some type of information or something that they want to bring or they know. What we don't see is the Ace of Pentacles. They want to give something. If the King of Swords comes out or Queen of Swords, that's like a policeman. The High Priestess, this is her. She's a Pisces. This fell on top of the Four of Pentacles. This is secrets and deception kept back. There's manipulation here. What's this Ace of Pentacles? What is this smoking gun? Someone's not interested. This could be someone in... Someone's not... They don't want to hear this, or is this Krishan? King of Pentacles. Tell me more about this. It's like a boss. Or... What is this? This could be someone in a leadership position. This could be somebody that's like a detective or someone. The world. Tell me more about this. Someone's trying to distance himself from this.
A detective or somebody in law enforcement is trying to distance himself from this. Maybe it could be her alleged stepdad, Sean Malone, because y'all know he's, affiliated with a law firm and pretty sure he know detectives and know around people. And they also said the rumor has been this for years, okay? Ever since Krishan and those text messages when they first started, dealing with each other with the robbery, the setup, Krishan and the text messages were trying to set Blueface up or whatever the case may be. Ever since then, people have been saying that she might be an informant, okay? So, I don't know. Okay? But we always said that there are people around Krishan that I feel know a lot of things, but I don't know, it's out of fear or they just don't want no issues for real or have any type of attention on them. I don't know what it is, but I feel like multiple people witness certain things or know certain things about Krishan and they're holding on to information. And here she's saying that there's people that want to come out and put out this information. So, all right, listen. It just makes sense because everything that we've been seeing with our own eyes, it just makes sense with what's being said. You get what I'm saying? I don't know, y'all. This is, we already know. We say this all the time on this platform. Whatever is in the dark is going to come to the light. And when that shit come to the light, guess what? Krishan is going to make up all the excuses in the world like she usually do. She might be boo-hoo crying, like really crying. All right, so she could get a little sympathy. But it ain't going to work. When that time come and evidence and everything comes out for real, Krishan is going to have a lot of her rock tards turn on her. I'm telling you right now. I see this in the future. It's already starting. Some of her rock tards is already opening their eyes. Some of them are done with her. Okay? I don't know how the hell y'all even stayed around in the beginning because it ain't nothing really to look up to her for. Okay? Besides y'all wanting to beat y'all guys up and y'all guys want to beat y'all up or some shit or neglectful mothers or whatever y'all want to look up to her for, y'all look up to her for, right? But I'm telling you, I feel by next year, 2026, something heavy is going to come out. Krishan is not going to know how to deal with that pressure when it comes. I'm telling you right now. I should be a fucking tarot reader. Because I don't know what it is. Every time I have a feeling about something or I think something is going to happen, it happens. No, I'm not playing. Cadaver. I am going to be a tarot reader. I'm going to get my damn cards. And I'm not playing. No, let me stop. No, for real. Like, I be like this in movies, too. I be watching movies, and I be like, just be knowing what be happening. I don't know if it's just a predictable thing, You know, but child, let's continue.
What is this? Slow movement. They don't care. They're slow to do something. Now the pentacles in this instance is like information. That's what I'm gathering. What you don't see is the Emperor. Aries energy. If you look at the Aries energy, and he was in Aries. It's a slow movement to do something about this. Tell me more about this, please. Why are they moving slow? About a betrayal. Ten of Swords. To end this. What's this Eight of Wands here? The negotiations. This is Eight of Wands. Queen of Wands. Someone's very confident. Who's confident? About communication. This is a feminine. They have confident knowledge I'm hearing. And first energy. There's two feminines here.
Okay, so let me just say this, because I see somebody talking about the DNA test, right? Okay. Now, Alyssa was just in the comment section, and we just spoke a video. She said that there's nobody, because she was responding to, you know, everybody talking about the video with Blueface dad with the Q-tip or whatever he had in his hand. They was like, oh, look, Blueface dad was already trying to give him the DNA, trying to slide it to him, right? Trying to be sneaky. So Carlissa responds to that and says, nobody was trying to take Junior's DNA. Blueface is saying Junior is his, so they don't need no DNA goddamn test. And that would piss me off, because Carlissa don't know to stand still, stand 10 toes down on something. It's always a flip-flop moment with her. That's something that I don't respect with her. She flip around too goddamn much. Girl, how many times you, Blueface, and Chrisean been talking about some, oh, we can get the DNA test since Blueface been in jail? Now Blueface is out of jail. Y'all still was talking about DNA tests. There's videos and lives and Carlissa on her show talking about somebody slipped me some DNA. You was bragging the shit out of that damn sliding of the DNA test. What you need to get a sliding of the DNA test if your ass wasn't going to get a DNA test? What was the sliding of the DNA? Now all of a sudden, yeah, you've been saying Blueface been claiming Junior, but why y'all still talking about DNA tests and who baby that not he not? If y'all already know that Blueface, y'all don't make no goddamn sense. The flipping and flopping and all this shit is so annoying. Are y'all gonna get the goddamn DNA test or not? Or did y'all have a DNA test and y'all know that Blueface is the dad and y'all not gonna reveal it to the public? What is it? What's the problem? Because Carlissa just said she got slid the DNA and the DNA test is gonna come back in a couple of weeks. Didn't she say that? Now she in the comment section talking about some, we ain't been trying to sneak no DNA test. Nobody got no damn DNA. Blueface said that's his son. Okay. This is why I'm starting to believe that Blueface has no choice but to claim this baby, or his life is on the line. And we heard Dre say this before. And I know a lot of people are saying, oh, Dre and this. And I think they came out trying to make it seem like Dre has this mental whatever. Or maybe he do. You never know. But it could all be a cover-up also. You know, when somebody come out with the truth, then all of a sudden, oh, that person has mental things. They be seeing shit and hearing shit. You can't even rely on their ass for the truth. I think that's the case here. Dre came out and said Blueface has no choice but to you know, claim he the dad, or he's gonna be, you know, unalived. Okay? Now I'm starting to believe it, because all this flipping and flopping and shit about this DNA test is crazy to me. I think they figured out that everybody knew that Zeus DNA test was probably false. It probably was for, you know, entertainment purposes only for the show. And that can definitely be accurate. That same test that y'all seen on Zeus, you can look it up right now for a template. Look for a DNA template. DNA, diagnostic, whatever you want to put in, it's going to come up. And you can easily change out the goddamn names. Y'all can't be this gullible. If it's not from the court, from a official place of testing, we don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear it and we don't want to see it. You know how many times we came on this internet as AI shit and Photoshop shit and all type of edited shits and face tunes and all type of shit that people could manipulate your eyes with? Oh yeah, we see it. It's all over the internet. So, like I said, Carlissa, she talking about some DNA test. Nobody ever showed a DNA test, okay? If she did get a DNA test results, nobody presented that. I would think that she'd be like, oh, let's wait for the next 6 Socks episode to get the paternity test. And at this point, we don't know. We don't want no damn home DNA test, okay? You got some damn DNA test on a Q-tip. Did you go get a damn DNA test from the damn pharmacy or something? We don't want that. We don't want that. I know some people might be like, oh, they got their own DNA. No. Go to goddamn court. Go to goddamn court. Get it from court or go on a goddamn Steve Wilkos show. That's the perfect opportunity for them to do it. It's free. You don't got to worry about coming out of pocket to get the DNA test. You don't got to worry about coming out of pocket to get the lie detector test. It's all for y'all. Just show up. Show up. Give us a goddamn show. Give it to us.
Is he dealing with 2 feminists? This could be a baby's mama. Something. Okay, the lovers fell on top of the high priestess. So this is Chrisean. Someone has some type of information. There's something taking place that we don't see. The magician. Manipulation. Or taking action. What is this, please? Where the fuck did that go? Hold on. The Hierophant. This is something to do with the legal system. Someone, who is this doing this? Who's this magician? Someone's balancing something. Why? What is this? The Death card and the Queen of Pentacles showed up. Someone gathering information on her? Something about a change. Someone changed something we don't see is the Star. Something's being revealed or coming to the light. That's way too many.
Somebody is gathering information on her. Okay? Didn't I tell y'all, which I think that Blueface would have been in person, but it could have been somebody else. Didn't I say that it's going to be somebody close to her that's going to be gathering information? And I think I said Blueface. I think I said Blueface is going to be around her to gather information to make a good case or whatever he's going to expose. I said this. There, either somebody close to her is faking the funk. Okay, they really probably want to help Junior. They really probably want this truth out. So they probably trying to do it smart. They probably secretly recording her and Junior or text messages or recordings. They trying to gather. I'm telling you, they're going to gather all that shit up. And when the right time come, all that shit is going to get exposed. And she is going to be, cat got your tongue? Oh no. The cat not going to get her tongue. The cat never gets her tongue. Okay, she always going to have a lie to come out or some type of excuse. Who did that call? What you mean? What you mean, who did that call? What y'all talking about? Yeah, me personally, I really don't care or to invest it in the paternity part. I really don't care. I never was the type to be like, oh my God, Blueface is the dad and Ronnie the dad. I never was doing that because I don't know who the hell the dad is. Like, we can have some type of assumptions here and there. But a lot of people is going off looks. And we can't really go by that for real. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you think somebody look like somebody, then he's not the father. Okay? So we don't know. Like I said, an official DNA test needs to be done. That's it, and that is all.
And I just saw the 6 of Cups. That's something from the spirit realm. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Lack of planning, or someone has something on her. It's like they're sitting on this, though. What's going on with this? Why is this 9 of Cups here? I heard lost credibility, the Hermit, hidden information, hidden truths. Why? 5 of Cups, someone's in regret. 6 of Wands in reverse is lack of respect. Someone's in regret. We don't see at the bottom of the deck is the Page of Cups. someone's intuition is bothering them. His spirit is not. I told you, I heard unsettling. King of Swords. That's the truth. Someone wants to. What is this thing? Wow. Eight of Swords. Someone's trapped, feeling trapped about something about the truth. Page of Swords. Information. The justice. Getting justice. Tell me more. Working with what? Eight of Pentacles is working on. Taking action. Aries energy. There's Knight of Wands to the Temperance. Someone's spirit. His spirit is fucking with someone. They're okay. The Queen of Cups is like a psychic or someone highly intuitive or very sensitive. We don't see as the Three of Swords. Whoever he was supposed to see or connected to this case wants to come forward. Now we have the King of Cups to the Ten of Pentacles, and they're nervous about something being kept secret over a long period of time. They want to move forward, but bring clarity. Part 2. What did Ronnie do? What does he want the public to know about Chrisean? What is she hiding? What is she running from?
Okay, so that was that. All right. Let me make sure I got everything. Okay, so we can have a little discussion really quick, and then we're gonna be wrapping this up. Okay. I don't think she even knows herself. Hey y'all that just came in, make sure y'all like the live. Only court order paternity matters. Right. That's what I think. That's what I said. But, you know, they can still go on the show, get a lie detector test, you know, do all of that shit too. And how the hell we gonna know they gonna get a real court order and stuff? Are they gonna show documentation, court papers and stuff to prove that they went, or they gonna say they went and we ain't ever gonna see, you know, any proof of them going to get it? They could make another fake DNA test. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, just like, it is what it is. Whoever the daddy's the dad, whatever. Chrisean is gonna always, regardless if he the dad or not to you, she's still gonna happen on his thing and want him stepdaddy. Because let's just say Ronnie is the dad. He not here. So she gonna try to push Junior on Blueface because, duh, she want him to be the baby daddy. So, and it's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. And me personally, I don't think that the Ronnie situation was a coincidence. I don't. Not at all. If Ronnie was in the street so heavily and he had ops and all that stuff, he been outside plenty of times. He went on live. He showed where he was at with Chrisean in the mall and all type of shit. If his ops really wanted him, they could have got him any moment. What a coincidence, right? What a coincidence that right after he approaches her, say he going to, you know, show his paperwork and everything, saying he going to go file and do all this stuff and all these things, you know, and all of a sudden he's going in front of his grandmother's house. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. That would be really weird, right? I know a lot of people were saying, oh, you can't really rule out Chrisean because it's definitely a possibility that she may be involved. But I for sure don't know if she was or not. It just looks like that. And everybody's going by what it looks like because nobody has concrete evidence to say that she had any involvement. Okay? And you got to really look at it. It's a lot of people that are around her or that she knows that passed. You got the Vasquez man. That was the first one that we knew about. Ronnie did time for that and took the charges. I think that Chrisean, because y'all know she has this victim mentality and this sympathy shit, and, you know, she want everybody to, you know, protect her, right? I personally think something went wrong and she was involved with that Vasquez man. I don't know if they were trying to rob him. Something went left. Something happened. She probably was selling some pussy. I don't know. Something went wrong. She probably did something to him, or she lied and said the man did something to her so Ronnie and them could unalive him. And those could be two good possibilities because Chrisean looks like that type of person. Remember, we spoke on, we didn't see the video because I couldn't play the video because, you know, it's too much. But remember the video with Chrisean calling up Blue? I don't know what place she was at the time, but this is way in the beginning. And Blueface and somebody else came for her next door neighbor or whatever the case may be. I don't know what transpired or whatever. But Chrisean called Blueface because they said it was Blueface in the video. But you can hear Chrisean, right? She called Blueface up. They ran in this guy's house. I guess they knocked on his door to try to confront him or whatever. They rushed in the guy's house. The guy's wife, girlfriend, whoever was pregnant. Okay, they was in there. Blueface and whoever else was, you know, beating a man up. They said that the guy got stabbed up. That's what they saying. I don't know. And you know, they said, you know, the guy was getting stabbed or whatever, and Chrisean was right there talking about, yeah, F him up. And then the lady that's pregnant saying, I'm pregnant. Stop, I'm pregnant. And Chrisean said, get her too. Like, I'm sorry. If you are a type of person that's like that and don't care about a pregnant person, you just, even coming for somebody for any little thing and you're ready to take somebody's life or you're ready to get somebody stabbed up or beat up or whatever, you're a weirdo. Especially if it's for some stupid ass shit. Like, we know Chrisean get offended for every little thing. She could have probably been making a whole bunch of noise and doing a whole bunch of shit or acting a damn drunk fool. And the guy probably knocked on her door and said, hey, you know, you're a little bit too loud. Or whatever the case may be. She probably took offense to that. Who you telling? Who you trying to tell me what to do? And da-da-da-da. Like, this is what she does. Like, she gets triggered really easily. And those type of people would, like, be in a lot of drama, a lot of fights, a lot of things. So, yeah, she's capable of whatever people think she's capable of, okay? I really think so. I think she has these men doing her dirty work. And I think Ronnie was one of them. Okay? Y'all keep seeing her say, oh, I'm cool with the Bloods and the Crips, and the Bloods and the Crips this, as if all the Bloods and Crips is going to protect her. She has that mentality to think that these guys, maybe for $1 or whatever, is going to do something for her. If she had anything to do with Ronnie's unaliving, she had somebody do it for her. Just like I feel like she had Ronnie do her dirty work with the Vasquez guy. He did the dirty work for her, took the charges, and did time. Ronnie passed. Pretty sure if she has any involvement, she paid somebody to do it. Because, you know, people out here is thirsty for $1. So we don't know. He did tell her she was making too much noise. And even when Ronnie was in a car and he had his mask on or whatever, and he was telling the story just didn't make no sense to me. It wasn't adding up. Okay. And every time Chrisean speaks on the guy that was unalive, Vasquez, every time she speaks, like, yeah, that guy dead. Yeah, it was self-defense. Like, she was just, like, so unbothered and, you know, it was just weird. Her energy just be weird. The dog is passed. The dog is connected to her. Blueface going to jail. He's connected to her. All these other people that got locked up, or it was just always something going on with anybody that's affiliated or around Chrisean. Yeah, she's in negative dark energies. Nothing good is gonna come out of that. Quell was just live talking about something. I missed it. Yeah, well, Quell said first Quell came out, he insinuated that, you know, he was calling out Blueface for money and shit. So people was like, why would Blueface have to owe you money? What did you do for Blueface? Like, I didn't even know that he even knew Blueface on a personal note. So that was weird, and I spoke about it. I was like, This don't make no goddamn sense. You came out here trying to insinuate you did something to Ronnie because that's what it sounds like. And then the whole internet, now he see the whole internet is pointing a finger at him for unaliving Ronnie. Then he backtracks and said, oh, I was trolling. Y'all don't know when somebody's trolling, blah, blah, blah. Y'all gotta stop with this shit. Stop trolling, stop cloud chasing, stop doing all that shit in serious situations. Because nobody want to hear that goddamn excuse. If you come out here and you sound guilty and you're putting yourself in them shoes, then what you think people gonna think? You want people to think that. You want people to think that you some gangster, you around here making moves and shit. And then when people say, oh, he making moves, he unaliving people. Now all of a sudden is you trolling. Then he goes on live and talk about some... He was nervous. Oh, I got to speak to a detective, or I got to speak to this person because, you know, they investigating Ronnie's death and, you know, all this shit. Then, right? Then AJ, who was Chrisean's ex-bestie, comes online and says they got the person who unalived Ronnie. That's what they said. They said that it's been closed, it's solved, or whatever the case may be. I don't know. But then when you go online, it said that there is still investigation. But let me see real quick. Let me see if there's an update. Let me see. All right, hold on. All right, let me see the update. What? How long ago is this? Why is not showing it? Hold on. No, this happened in February. Let me just see, because I didn't see any latest updates. But they said, and according to AJ, they got the person who did it. Let me see. When was this? I don't see no update. Where can I go to look for an update? Because I'm putting his name in. Let me see. They keep just showing the day it happened. Where can I go, y'all? I don't see nothing. Everything that I'm seeing is when he live and everybody's talking about. Yeah, AJ came back. She tried to insinuate some shit, and then she came back and said, remember, she also came on this internet talking about some old people threatening me and stuff, and I'm not scared, and blah, blah, blah. And seems like you are scared. Maybe you know what she's capable of, because she recanted quickly. It was always justice for Ronnie and this and this and that, and, you know, where can I go? I'm looking for an update on Ronnie's investigation. That's what I'm looking for. Is it on the Maryland site or something? Her brothers is in jail though. Mookie been in jail. I don't think Terrence even looked like the type to do something like that. Her other brother's in jail. I don't know. I want to know. I'm trying to find the update, y'all. And all the people that be so heavily invested in Ronnie on their platforms and, you know, Justice to Ronnie and all these things. I never see them with an update. Like, wouldn't you, if you're that invested, wouldn't you be keeping up to make sure that, you know, the investigation is going how it should be going, so Ronnie can really get justice, if that's what y'all really care about? There's no update at all. Like, I don't see it. So I don't know what AJ was talking about. I don't know if she personally have, you know, personal connections with the detectives or something. I don't know. But it ain't on here. So I don't know who got caught for Ronnie's thing, but wouldn't there be an update? And hold on, and Arundel, hold on, and Arundel County Police. All right, their website. I don't know. It's not on the website. All right, news. Caregiver statement regarding off-duty incident of a career firefighter. Waste management. Let me see. Let me put his name in a search. Nope. I don't know. Should I just... It's not on the website. Maybe they have a Instagram or something. Let me see. Career opportunities on reporting. Request police records. Let me see. I don't know how to do this. I ain't paying for shit either. Yeah, I'm not one of those. What? You look too? There isn't one, huh? But then again, Carlissa says she pulled the trigger. What? Carlissa's pulled the trigger? Who's she? You said Carlissa said that? When the hell did she say that? I don't want anything to happen to Krishan because Junior needs her. I would need for her to prioritize Junior's health and get him what? Man. Girl, I looked into it. No update. Exactly. She's lying, withholding info. Yeah, when AJ came out, it just sounds like she was scared and she was recanting, and, you know, she put out that information talking about it's been solved. I don't know what y'all talk about. They got the person who did it. Girl, where? Where? Because I didn't see that around no platform. And there are people that is all about Ronnie and stuff, and they didn't even come out with an update. So I don't know. I don't put nothing on nobody. I don't want nothing to happen to nobody, but, you know, sometimes shit happens. She's always out here putting death on other people and shit like that. So you think that you're going to be sitting comfortable with all those shit and you think nothing's going to come back to your ass? You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't be putting out that energy. I never wish death on anybody because who the hell are you to wish death on anybody? Who the hell are you? Like, please. Only evil, dark energy people think like that. Only evil people would think to set up people or do any of that. Even when I used to live in Brooklyn, when I was a teenager before I had kids or whatever, guys in the hood would always be wanting me to set up people. I said, oh, hell no. I ain't setting up nobody. I'm not one of those. Because guess what? Once you think you're a female trying to help a man set up another man, and that man knows after the robbery, oh yeah, you're going to be definitely a target. And you think them same men that put your life on the line is gonna protect you? Please. So don't be out here setting up people, okay? Because it's not gonna go good in your favor. You get what I'm saying? Like, people are weird out here. Like, I would never want to wish harm or put harm on others, and especially for stupid ass reasons. Like, please. I live in Anne Arundel County. They haven't caught anyone. Oh, see? We got a person that actually lives in that county and didn't hear a goddamn thing about nobody getting caught. Okay? She wished death upon others because she seems to be dead inside. She projects and mirrors a lot when she talks. Well, that's something she's going to have to deal with. Right. Everything will come back to you. Okay? They said Ronnie was shot 8 times and he didn't see it coming. Yeah. Endless. They work together. This is all too much. I don't know, but I guess, you know, whoever's holding information or no information. Remember Carlissa came out and said that she has recordings or all this information that Chrisean has something to do with the unaliving. And I think she's talking about the Vasquez guy. I think she was talking about the Vasquez guy. Because she said that guy. Unless she didn't want to say a name and it was about Ronnie. I don't know. And if you really think about it, it could be about the Vasquez guy because around that time, Chrisean and Ronnie was dealing with each other, right? And she was still in Baltimore. Or was it California when she first came out here? I don't know, but she met Blueface after that. And she could have been on the phone bragging about it to try to make her say, oh, I'm dealing with a Crip. Let me tell him how I move. Let me tell him what bodies I got. Maybe she did that. We don't know. Because she always try to prove how tough she is and who got her back and who she could call up. You know how many times she said on live stream that she could call people up? She always say this. So she make it seem like she got those connects to do her dirty work. So I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to see. Like I said, everything that's in the dark and people thinking they getting away with shit and whatever. Yeah, you think you're going to get away with it, but there's going to be a lot of people that knows information that's going to come out regardless. I don't know why they waiting. Okay. But yeah. Chrisean was calling from Blueface phone, taunting her and her family. Yeah, I did see that. I did see the daughter say that. They also said the cartel was looking for Chrisean. So I don't know how accurate that is because if the cartel really wanted Chrisean, they would have got her ass already. I'm just saying. She had too much time and too much safeness in these streets. So if anybody really wanted her, they would have got her. Yeah, everything's gonna catch up. Right. The Bloods and the Crips. Like, how you gonna be talking about Bloods and Crips and calling up people and all these negative, dark energy shit and then turn around and say, but God got me. It's in God's hands. Like, girl, shut up. Puts those two in the same sentence. Threatening people's lives and putting death on people and then turn around and like, you're a will. So, anyways, this video is a wrap. We will be talking about some more things in other videos, but I'm getting the hell up off of here. Okay, gotta use the bathroom. And I'm just over this. I'm over this. You hear me? I'm done. Okay, I will talk to y'all in another video. Okay, make sure y'all like the live. Make sure y'all subscribe if y'all have not. Okay. And have a blessed Thursday. All right, be safe out here, ladies, because ladies, we are targets out here. Okay. The card reader's name, her name was Blanco Lola U. I think that's what's on TikTok, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look it up real quick.
No. If you want to see me, come to Baltimore.
The first thing that pops up is somebody saying Krishan Rock's getting married, and they wrote out what she said, and they're just like going along with it. I'm just done. All right, let me wait. Blanco Lola U. I think that's what it is. Let me make sure. Yeah. Oh no, it's Blanco told you. Blanco told you. Okay, Blanco told you. So go check her out. I'm gonna look into the Auntie Sam. Is that person on TikTok before I go? Let me look. Auntie Sam. Auntie Sam. I don't know if this is the right one. It don't look like she's a tarot reader. Is she on TikTok or YouTube? Does she tarot read like you see the cards and stuff, or she just speaks? Oh, she's on YouTube. Wait, she's on YouTube and TikTok? Oh, YouTube? Okay, let me make sure I have the right one before I get off of here. Auntie Sam. Okay. Celestial Tarot reading with Miss... Hold on. With Miss Sam. Is that her? Let me see. Hold on. Okay, is that her? Celestial Tarot reading with Miss Sam? Okay, so I got it. I'm gonna subscribe. Then I'm gonna watch her in a little bit and see what y'all talking about. If anything, my next live I will have maybe a couple of her readings. Just in case, you know, anybody just put on like me, okay? I'm not no hater and none of that stuff. You get what I'm saying? But we will be talking about it. Okay. So I'll see y'all in the next live. I'll probably go live again today sometime. Okay. So make sure y'all tuned in, put y'all notifications on, and do all that good shit. Okay. All right. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Okay. Bye.